The truth about in-flight meals. Airport and travel challenge. Day 11.
Is airplane food storage safe?
I've always wondered, how safe is the food served on airplanes? I mean, it's prepared hours before the flight, so how can we be sure it's still fresh and healthy?
That's a great question. Many passengers have the same concern. But you'd be surprised to know that airline food preparation follows very strict health and safety standards.
So, how long before the flight is the food actually prepared?
It depends, but most meals are prepared 6 to 12 hours before the flight. Some meals, especially those that require more processing, might even be prepared 24 hours in advance. But the key is that after cooking, the food is rapidly chilled to prevent bacterial growth.
That you mean it's frozen right away?
Not exactly. Freezing can change the texture of some foods. Instead, they use a technique called blast chilling, quickly cooling the food to below 5 degrees Celsius 41 degrees Fahrenheit without freezing it. This helps maintain both freshness and safety.
And then what? The food stays chilled until the flight.
Exactly. Once chilled, the meals are sealed in special packaging to retain moisture and freshness. Then, they're transported in refrigerated trucks to the airport and stored in onboard airplane refrigerators until it's time to serve them.
So, they don't actually cook the food on the plane? They just reheat it.
That's right. Airplane galleys don't have traditional ovens or stoves. They only have high-powered convection ovens to reheat the pre-cooked meals.
But won't food that's been sitting for hours lose its taste and texture?
Not necessarily. Airlines have special techniques to preserve flavor. For example, they often use extra seasoning and sauces because cabin pressure reduces our ability to taste flavors properly.
I've heard that food tastes different at high altitudes, but I didn't realize they actually adjust the recipes for that.
Yes, and even the ingredients are carefully chosen. Some meats are cooked in a way that keeps them tender even after reheating. Airlines do a lot of testing to make sure the food tastes as good as possible.
What if I want to bring my own food? Is that allowed?
Yes, but with some restrictions. Dry foods like bread, biscuits, nuts, and chocolate are usually fine. However, liquids or semi-liquid foods like soup, yogurt, or sauces must be in containers under 100 milliliters and placed in a transparent bag.
So, can I bring a homemade sandwich?
It depends. If your sandwich contains meat, cheese, or dairy, some countries won't allow you to bring it in. At immigration, food items might be confiscated to prevent the spread of diseases or pests.
That makes sense. Now that I think about it, I've seen warnings about bringing food into certain countries after landing.
Exactly. Countries like Australia, the US, and Japan have strict food import laws to protect their ecosystems from foreign bacteria and pests.
So, based on all this, I guess I can safely eat airplane food without worrying.
Absolutely. Just try to choose lighter, low-fat meals since digestion is slower at high altitudes. And make sure to drink plenty of water because cabin air can dehydrate you.
That's great to know. From now on, I'll enjoy my in-flight meal without concerns.
That's the goal. Airlines work hard to make sure passengers have a safe and enjoyable dining experience.
Thanks for the info. This was really helpful.
You're welcome. Have a great flight. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join our challenge.